Palami, Sitaram Yechury also speaking on the same. Now, this raises a lot of questions on security concerns if this allegation is true. And if politicians are under threat, one can only imagine people, common man itself at large, how easy is it for hacking to take place? You've got to take strict measures to keep your phone safe. But I'm sure that politicians themselves are aware that their material on their phones are sensitive, that they could be victim to such hackers. And yet, it appears that their phones too are not safe. And Apple's sources say that this could be an algorithm malfunction. Comes as a big surprise. It's not a formal statement yet, but this is what sources tell us, that Apple has responded to the government saying that this is an algorithm malfunction. We're surprised this happened. In fact, we are surprised that this statement has come in. Has this happened before? Is there an instance of such a threat being issued and then it being linked to an algorithm malfunction? Would we know of something like this that may have happened in the past, Palame?
Well, at the moment, of course not. We'll, of course, try and speak to tech experts about this as far as whether, this has happened in the past, possibly in India itself. It may have happened elsewhere. Of course, I spoke with Priyanka Chaturvedi, and she said that she had received a threat notification of this nature for the first time. And obviously, because she got it checked, she received it at about 11:45 p.m. last night. She immediately checked the genuineness of it because she went to the Apple website, saw whether they do issue threat notifications of this nature, did a little bit of cross-checking before she, of course, tweeted about it, because she thought that this is a very serious matter. It's not something that she should just simply keep to herself. She needs to even alert others out there that might be the situation maybe with others as well. And lo and behold, there are members who've come out from the opposition camp who've claimed that they've received similar threat notifications. Now, of course, sources are telling our colleagues that indeed this is possibly an algorithm malfunction because of which these mails went out, and this is something that Apple will have to do a lot of explaining about, because it created quite the furor as far as political circles here in India are concerned, because there's been a lot of blame game that has ensued. You heard Sitaram Yechury, you heard, of course, Priyanka Chaturvedi as well, measured, of course, in her words, but saying that this is of a very serious nature and needs to be treated very seriously as well. Apple may say that it's an algorithm malfunction, but surely these are members of parliament who are already writing to the Lok Sabha speaker, to the IT minister, to the Home Ministry as well, to have this investigated thoroughly.
These details that are coming to fore here about the specifics that have been mentioned in the mail, speaking of consistent activity that could be that suggests that there could be a state-sponsored attack, etc., raises a lot of questions itself about Apple's now released statement, which a formal statement has not released. I am going to stress that sources tell us that Apple has reacted saying that this could be a malfunction, their system malfunction that has resulted in mails being shot to these opposition leaders. But that mail itself is so specific, and interesting here that, Palame, these mails have been sent out in the month of August. It's been a good 3 months and more that so far there was an alarm that was raised, but now you have at once 4 to 5 opposition netas from the India bloc, all different parties who come forward to claim this.
Nabila, a small correction. The mails that the members of parliament have received, that they're all referring to on their social media handles, be it Mahua Moitra or Priyanka Chaturvedi, who are raising the alarm right now, are mails that they received, notifications that they received just last night. It came on their email addresses and it came on their iMessages as well. So you receive the threat notifications on 2 different platforms. If you want to verify the genuineness of it, you can go log into the Apple website using your Apple ID, and if indeed it has been genuinely issued by Apple itself, it will appear on the top of the page as a notification on the top of your login ID page itself. So that is how Priyanka Chaturvedi may have checked the genuineness of it, because it comes in the letter how you can check indeed whether this is true or not, genuine or false, and then of course the measures that you can take in order to protect yourself in terms of changing your passcode, in terms of having 2-factor authentication and various other measures.